Hello, it's Rebecca here from Precious Pages Papercraft, and today I'm designing a layout for Bramble Fox, and I'm using several products from the store today. So first off, I've got the Spring Meadow Flowers set, I've got Bunnies and Bows, I'm going to use a title from the April Fox box, and I'm also going to add a couple of the pink paper snips, which are a new product in the store. And I was in the mood for a kind of really nice springtime layout. We've had a bit of sunshine this week, so I thought it was a perfect opportunity to scrap spring. So I've got this photo of my little boy sat amongst a field of daffodils that was taken last month up at our local National Trust site. And I love the bright yellow daffodils in that. Works really well with that Happy Days title from the April Fox box. So I've pulled that out to match my photo. I'm using P13's Hello Spring collection. Now it's a bit of a weird collection because it's only papers. There are no embellishments, there's no stickers or die cuts or tags, there's nothing to go with it. It is literally just a paper collection, which is really weird for them. But that's not a problem for me because I've got all these beautiful perspectives. And that's the one thing I love about the Bramble Fox sets in the store, because a lot of them are, you get these packs like the Spring Meadow Flowers here, they're mini perspectives. So you get like 10 in a pack and they're just perfect embellishments. So I've got this background paper, this is paper number 2, and it's this lovely pretty springtime wreath. Now, I find wreath pattern papers a little bit flat and boring, if I'm honest. I have to do something with them to bring them to life. They need a bit of dimension, so I generally fussy cut them and then raise them up on foam. But this one was quite intricate and I wasn't feeling like fussy cutting that out. So what I've done instead, just before hitting record on the video here, I've taken my craft knife and scalpeled all around the edge of the flower heads and blooms and buds. I've gone about 90% of the way around, so they're still attached to the patterned paper, but it means I can pop them up. And then I've just replaced the backing, if you like, with some A4 card, and then I've added some foam behind all of those flower heads to bring in some dimension. And then I'm going to adorn that wreath using my mini perspective. So those Spring Meadow flowers, you get flowers and butterflies in that set. I'm also going to use a couple of the bunnies. I did almost use some of the bows from the Bunnies and Bows set, but in the end I decided it was a bit much. But I love those gorgeous bunnies. They are just super cute, especially with their little etched tummies and ears and tails. So I couldn't resist getting a couple of those on as well. So for my photo, it's printed 3x4. I've backed it with pink patterned paper from the February hip kit. And then I'm going to place it down on the right, bottom right of my wreath there with some foam behind it, again just to bring in that dimension. And then my title sits really nicely to the left of that, and with the Day of Days just tucked behind that lovely pink flower there. And this layout's coming together really quickly, as you can see. That wreath in the background has done a lot of the work for me. So I've got my photo in place, my title's going to go next to that. I've fussy cut a few flowers and leaf sprigs from paper number 7 in this collection, and I'm just going to tuck either side of my photo, and then I can get to sticking my perspectives down. So I generally always use glossy accents for my perspectives. It dries clear. It also dries really quickly, so once you've stuck something down, you don't get long to change your mind. It's got a really strong hold as well, but it works perfectly for perspectives, especially like the frosted ones and the see-through ones. Because it dries clear, you can't really see the blobs of glue behind it. So that is my go-to adhesive for my perspectives. So I've got my title in place, and now I'm just positioning the Spring Meadow flowers around my wreath. And as you can see, you get different colours. You've got pink, yellow, light blue, and a lovely spring, like bright green in that pack. And you get a mix of flowers and butterflies. So I've tried to spread them around my wreath, sort of putting a pink one where there's a yellow flower and a yellow butterfly where there's a pink flower, just to mix and match them up. So I've got like an even spread of colours and butterflies and flowers and things. I have a thing for symmetry and patterns, so trying to sort of spread them out evenly around my wreath. And then I've got those lovely green ones at the bottom there, one either side of my photo. And now this is the Bunnies and Bows set with these cute little bunnies. I just love these so much. And they're perfect for spring, not just for Easter, but any springtime layout really. So I'm going to use 2. So I've got one over on the right of my photo there. And then this other one, I wanted to use this one because he's facing the right. So he would be kind of facing in towards my photo. And I struggled a little bit to know where to put him, but in the end I've got him jumping over my pink flower over on the left there. And I just love how that looks. I'm jumping over my flower and my title, really cute. And then these are the new paper snips. These are a new product to Bramble Fox, and they're really cheap. I think they're £1.50 for the whole sheet. And they're literally what they say. Well, it's not even like paper, it's almost like card. They're quite thick, so they're not sort of flimsy at all. They're a really nice material, nice thick quality paper, and they're shiny as well, which is nice. And you just take your scissors and cut them out, and you can use them wherever you want on your pages. So I've cut out a little tab to go top of my photo that says good vibes, and then I've cut another one with the like fishtail ends for the bottom that says days like these. And I've gone with those ones because they were pink and matched my colour scheme really nicely. And then it felt a bit weird creating a layout without mixed media, so I'm going to finish off with some white splatters, and I'm using watered down white gesso for this, and I love the way that dries, especially on top of perspectives. It stays really true white, so I love using my gesso for splatters. And then off camera I just go through my Spiegel Mum Scraps sequin stash, and I pick out some sequins and I just scatter those around the edge of my wreath. I think I used the Blushing Bride and I think it's Ice Cream Dream is the other set. So just some pinks, some peaches and some greens to match my Spring Meadow Flowers perspectives. And that is me done. So you can see in the close-ups here how beautiful those products are. I just adore those bunnies, and I keep saying it, but they're just so cute. So thank you very much for joining me today. I hope you've enjoyed this layout and it's given you some inspiration. I'll pop some links in the description box below to the Bramble Fox website, to our Foxbox sign up page, and also to our Bramble Fox Friends Facebook group. If you're not already a member of our group, do head on over and join for loads of inspiration, and you can also take part in our monthly challenge. So thanks again, and I'll see you next time.